Hello, it is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you with episode 57 of Podcasting Your Purpose. And today's title is Top 10 of the weekend, 6/15/2020. Speaking of a weekend, I trust you guys had a wonderful weekend. Still a lot of civil unrest, a lot of things going on. Just pray for everyone, every family. I'm actually going to be a panelist tomorrow on a Zoom call with mothers of African American sons and how we are dealing with not only this situation, but how we have been dealing with this situation for years. And so I want you to make sure, I'm going to come back and I'll tell you about that on Wednesday, but it's just so much going on, so much civil unrest. And this is not new. That's the problem. This is not new. For those of you that think this is new, that you think that, we just should be happy. No, no, this has been going on far too long. When you get pulled over, you are in fear of your life. And 9 times out of 10, if you're a Black American and African American, you will be killed. I don't care if it's drunk driving, speeding, tail light out. They have done this. They will continue to do this. So don't believe the hype. Please, please, please reach out to someone, talk to someone, learn your history, not with the books that tell you, but your history right around you. Pull your head out of the sand. So this is episode number 57. Podcasting Your Purpose. And what I like to do, if you know, is I like to take a look at the forums, look at the questions that people are presenting in Facebook forums and other forums, especially new podcasters. And then I come and give you my answer based on my experience, not some guru or some expert, based on me, the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger. So we're going to talk about the top 10 questions from the weekend. But before I get started, I want to shout out to all the podcasters who were recognized on yesterday's Elite Conversations Showcase. It was a wonderful event. Thank you, Dr. Allen, for being the host. I was a co-host. And thank you, Daryl Spears, for bringing this platform, this podcasting platform for so many people in our community to get started, to rise, to share, to grow. And it was Facebook Live. So if you have a chance, go to my Facebook page, Antoinette Blake, or go to the Elite Conversations Real Life Talk Radio and Podcast page and check out the replay of last night's show. It was from 8 to 9:30. We wanted to do about an hour, but it was so much information with so many wonderful podcast hosts that it kind of went over a half an hour, but it was well worth it. So thank you, Dr. Renee Allen. Thank you to Daryl, and congratulations to all the recognized podcast hosts on Elite Conversations. So today we're going to be talking about the top 10 questions. Oh, and guess what? Today's mug, look at that. Don't quit your daydream. But I did find a mugger, so I'm looking forward to getting the mug from Demetrius Bullock, who is an amazing illustrator, author, fan. I mean, he's just amazing. I can't wait for him to send me his newly designed mug, which I will showcase here, feature here, not only on my YouTube channel, but also on my podcast and my blog, because we're going to be doing a giveaway. So if you are a mugger, make sure that you get with me. Send me an email. Let me know that you have a mug that you want me to showcase on my daily show here on YouTube. So let's get started. Answers to the top 10 of the weekend. Number 1. What do you use to protect your voice and your throat? In the morning, it's my coffee. At night, it might be wine or beer. No judgment zone here. But some people said bourbon, Jack Daniels, beer, wine, Gatorade, water with lemon or tea. So you want to have something, some liquid beverage, so that when your throat gets dry, because it will, when you're interviewing, you might get parched. So you want to make sure you have something that is going to help you Keep those words flowing, because there's nothing worse than being dehydrated. And whether you're talking on a podcast or a professional stage, because it's happened to me many times, and my mouth has gotten so parched that the words literally got stuck in the back of my throat. So coffee, tea, water, juice, Gatorade, whatever. That's why you see comedians and entertainers that are on stage, they always have water to keep their throat and their mouth moist. So whatever it is, bourbon, Jack Daniels, beer, wine, Gatorade, but have something, lemon, lemon water, tea, or something like that. The next question was, why did you get involved in podcasting? And that's a great question. Some people don't even know why they did. Maybe it's a fad. But I remember starting my podcast back in 2016 because someone asked me to be a host. They had the platform and they had the voice. So they asked me to be a host for a particular podcast, and I fell in love with it. Other people answered, you know what? They stumbled upon it. Anchor FM was free. And that's where I actually bit my teeth on Anchor FM in 2017. I heard about this new platform. I loved talking. I would go on my back 40. I would talk about the day, the weekend, and it just started out just having fun. Then I became more targeted, more focused in what I do. But there's 212 episodes on Anchor FM, and I love each and every one of them, and I will continue with them every Saturday at 10. Head over to Delaware Blogger on Anchor FM, because now I'm also talking about podcasting there too. So I get to see you here, and then I get to talk about it over there as well. Other people said this talking is easier than writing a blog post. And it's true. As a blogger, I'm a blogger, delblogger.com. I find I enjoy talking more than I like writing, but I love writing. So yeah, if you would prefer to repurpose your content, that's what I do. I take my blog post and I repurpose it on a podcast, or I repurpose it here. So it's a great way to repurpose your content, especially if you're an established blogger. Another response was, it was recommendations from others. And that is true. Your friends might say, man, you've got so much to say. Or girl, you got so much to say. Why not start a podcast? That's a great reason why to start, because you do have a lot to talk about. You have vision, you have a voice, you have a mission, you have something to share with the world. You want to leave your legacy with your voice. So start a podcast. Others said, you know what? I just wanted a good laugh. I just wanted to have fun, be entertaining. And that's cool too. Some said, there's some women's rights issues that they needed to talk about, and even they had previous radio or DJ experience. So again, if you want to segue from being a DJ on the radio to having your own niche media, this is a great way in which to do so. The next question is, how do you grow after the first 100 listeners? Somebody said pray. Yeah, that's what you do. Pray. Or turn your podcast into a YouTube channel, which is what I do here as well. Find similar shows and network. So if you're, whatever your niche is, network with other podcasters in that same niche to grow and expand and broaden your brand online as well. Publish on social media. Of course, every time you drop a podcast, make sure you are promoting it on your social media platforms. And someone said buy ads. Well, that's cool too. But remember, once you stop putting money into it, the listeners may stop coming as well. So it's up to you. When should I turn on the explicit label on Anchor FM? All right. So on Anchor FM, you have the option of choosing the setting of your podcast of being explicit. So if you're doing anything references to sex, violence, or even if you're cursing, you should use that label, because it gives your listeners an opportunity to know where and when they can listen. Even though they may have their earbuds in when they're listening on the regular, maybe they're in the car. Maybe they're listening from the smartphone and they're with family and friends, and all of a sudden they're listening to your podcast and you go off on a F-bomb rant. And they're like, oh my God, oh my gosh. So again, make sure that you are letting people know that your content is explicit when it comes to sex, violence, and cursing. Remember, it used to be sex, violence, and rock and roll. Well, sex, violence, and cursing, because that can be considered profane to some people. So just give them a warning, especially if it's a family, you're in the car with the kids and you're listening to a podcast and all of a sudden they start dropping the F-bombs. Not a good look for your kids. Next question is, best social media platform to promote your podcast? Some said all, some said Some and others said, where your target market audience hangs out. That's what I'm going to say. Where your target market audience hangs out. You don't need to be on everything. If they're not on Twitter, you know your demographics. If they're not on Twitter, don't spend a lot of time on Twitter. But if they're on LinkedIn, that's where you want to promote. If they're on Facebook, that's where you want to promote. If they like getting emails from you or a newsletter, promote it from there as well. So it's up to you because you know your target market audience, you know your demo. If they're on TikTok, be on TikTok. If they're on Snapchat, be on Snapchat. Be where your target market audience is. Next question was, who is your podcast host? Some people are on Lisbon, some people on Buzzsprout, some people on Anchor. I'm on Anchor, don't forget. See, Anchor FM. And some people are also, let me move this out the way. Some people are with Elite Conversations, and that is me. Every Wednesday, blog your way to a business profit podcast where I give you tips on blogs. So that's every Wednesday at 1 on Blog Talk Radio, but my host is Elite Conversations. And if you want to know more about them, head over to the website, www.eliteconversations.com, because it's radio and it's podcasting and it's a community of wonderful people. And I just love the packages that they provide. I love everything that they do. And I just love being with Elite Conversations. So if you're looking for a host, check them out, eliteconversations.com. The next question, how do you stay motivated? Oh my gosh. If podcasting is your passion and you have a purpose, you're going to continue week after week, month after month, and year after year. I've been podcasting since 2017 and I love it. And you know what it does? It gives me another platform in which to broaden my brand and expand my exposure online. As a blogger, an author, yeah. Basic blogging tips for beginners. You can get this book by heading over to dellblogger.com and you can order that $9.99. Or if you're interested in the Podcasting Your Purpose workbook, this is available on Amazon.com. Let me move this out the way. Amazon.com, $15.99. And this is a great workbook. And if you'd like an autographed book bundle, it's only $26. So let me know. Send me an email, info@ablakeenterprises.com. I'll get this out to you. And if you sign up for the 90-minute Podcasting Your Purpose mini coaching session, which is $97, you get the Podcasting Your Purpose workbook free, right? Free. That's right. So sign up for that as well. Send me an email because if you are passionate about podcasting, I can help you get started. So let's go on. Pain points of podcasting. We all have them. I broke it down to the 3 M's. Motivation, marketing, and monetizing. Of course, motivation. You've got to be motivated. You've got to want to be able to talk about your topic week after week, month after month, and year after year. And you're going to be motivated because it's something that you have. It's your vision, your voice that you want to share with others. And then it comes to marketing. How are you marketing and promoting your podcast? But don't get caught up on the numbers. Like how do you go from 1 to 100? Sometimes having just one listener that's making a difference, you're making a difference in their life is enough for you. Having millions of followers, it's all about what your goal is. If you want to entertain, if you want to educate, you want to inform, or you just want to broaden and expand your brand, 1, 2, 50, 100 million, whatever, it's up to you. And of course, monetizing. People want to know, how do I make money? Well, we talk about that as well. But please don't go into this thinking you're going to get rich right away because it ain't going to happen. I don't know about you, but it ain't going to happen. Now, it can happen. You can earn money. You can make money. And remember, the only place you can make money is at the Franklin Mint in Philadelphia. You can earn money by doing whatever, blogging, talking, speaking, walking, whatever. So those are the 3 pain points that I have found: staying motivated, marketing, and of course, monetizing. And again, if you want to learn any more about this, sign up. Send me an email for that 30-minute complimentary discovery call. As a matter of fact, I've got one at 11 o'clock. So I'm going to cut this short to see what it is, where you are, and what you want to do. Okay, so we can talk about that, and then we can get you signed up for the coaching session. Live podcast, yay or nay? Hey, you can go live all day, every day, if you're comfortable. You don't have to. Most people just love talking into a microphone by themselves in a room, in a closet, under a comforter, with a microphone, without a microphone, whatever the case may be. But going live gives you a little bit more oomph, and that's good too. But as a professional speaker who lost, engagements because of this pandemic in March, April, and May, now I don't really have to dress up. Now I don't have to put on makeup. Now I don't have to travel, but I can still share my presentation on a podcast. So again, it's personal. Some people like watching you, some people like listening to you. So if you can do both, do both. But if you prefer one over the other, make it one over the other. Of course, it's got to be your voice, but going live, I've done it and it's cool too. But I prefer just grabbing my mic, sitting over there in my booth and talking. So that's my take on this. And then the last question is, I am a blogger. Should I start a podcast too? Yes. I'm a blogger, dellblogger.com. I love podcasting. You know why? Because I can repurpose my content. Yes, yes. You may not want to read my blog. You may not want to go to dellblogger.com and read my post, because today's post is going to be this. We're going to talk about this. So I'm repurposing this. This is so great. You can repurpose your content. Since you're not actually listening to me live, I don't even see anybody there. Is anybody there? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know. So you're not listening to me here, and you may not go to my YouTube channel, but guess what? If you're following me on my blog, you're going to get this in my blog today, and then you're going to get previous episodes in my blogs. So yes, if you're a blogger, start a podcast so you can repurpose your content. That's the greatest thing ever. So I hope that you're having a wonderful Monday. I am enjoying coming here every day, Monday through Friday, just giving you a few tips. If you are interested in the basic blogging tips for beginners book, head over to dellblogger.com. It's $9.99. If you want an autographed copy, send me an email. I will autograph it. I will ship it out to you, free shipping. If you'd like a copy of the Podcasting Your Purpose, can you see that? Podcasting Your Purpose. Woo! Podcasting Your Purpose workbook, it's $15.99 on Amazon. But if you want the book bundle, together, free shipping, only $26. So send me an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com and I'll get that out to you. I ship out every Tuesday. If you want to check out my podcast on Wednesday, Blog Your Way to a Business Profit, tinyurl/blog to profit. That's tinyurl.com/blog to profit. Also, Anchor FM every Saturday. I drop some more podcasting tips on Saturdays at 10 a.m. So you can get them here. You can get them on my blog and you can get them on my podcast. I got you covered, all right? If you want to find and follow me on my other social media platforms, let me get over here. My Linktree ID is Dell Blogger. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, LinkedIn, my blogs, my podcast, all that's there. My website, ablakeenterprises.com, where I offer services on blogging and podcasting and social media marketing management. If you're a small business owner, an entrepreneur, solopreneur, and you're having difficulty creating content or curating content for your brand, let me know, because that is what I do for my clients. Send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com or just go to www.ablakeenterprises.com to learn more. So thank you so very much for giving me a few minutes of your time. I'm about to get ready for my 11 o'clock, 30-minute complimentary discovery call. Again, if you're interested, send an email. Enjoy your Monday. Stay blessed. Like I said, when you wake up looking up, everything else is gravy, baby, because there are so many people that didn't wake up this morning. My condolences to the Brooks family and everyone that was involved. Please, people, think about what's happening. This is not new. This is not going away anytime soon. So wake up, wake up, wake up. Until the next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay social. Still from a distance, because I will see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger. Have a beautifully blessed day. See you tomorrow.